I read that you don't use any you don't like study on the side. You don't use any software or anything like that. It's all instinct and feel with you. Is that true in tournaments and mixed games?
It's true in everything.
Oh,
Never
okay.
read, never. I've never even read a poker book. I don't even watch. I don't even really watch. I mean, sometimes I watch here and there, but I don't even watch like when I was playing. I didn't even watch many hands. I don't want it to affect my game or change my game or maybe tilt me in any way. So I just let it go. I just know how people are trained, and I try to exploit it and use it against them.
Oh, okay. I use a bit of that myself. I mean, I do both actually. But do you have any method to how you get better or how do you say? Like how do you learn?
How do I get better? I just keep playing, and then you won't get better. Whether you made a mistake in that hand, that's how you won't improve. But I know when if I make mistakes in hands, and I don't know, I know how to improve and make it better because I can realize, I know I made a mistake there. I hope it comes through or something like that. But like, I can rewind a lot of hands and know what I did wrong and correct them.
Do you have any like hand that you think you played extremely well in the main you want to go over, or a mistake that you also made that you learned from?
Well, I think, day one, when I played day one B and I never had any hands, but I did I made one hand that was very confusing to people. They'd never seen before. I've done like some crazy stuff. Like it was like, I don't know if because it was day one, so I'll try to rewind back to the hands, but I had like 9-10 suited. I think it was a small blind. It might have been raised. Small blind, big blind, raised call. I flat from the small blind, big blind called. It came 7-8 jack with like 7-8 of hearts. I flopped the nuts with a straight flush draw. So
Okay.
I bet the minimum bet, it would call. Turn was like a 5. I think the lady had a 4-6. So she turns it straight. So I bet minimum bet again. It goes call with, the guy, big blind folds, I think. Then the other guy calls with 10 jack. So he's drawn dead. Lady with the lady with 4-6, oh no, raises. I re-raise. He folds the 10 jack. And then she calls the river was nothing. Break. I went all in and she called whatever. That was like one of the key hands. It was a huge pot. Well, it was one of the bigger pots. And I remember like I did like funny stuff like people never see. At some hands, like I think I had like 4x pot like on the river, like stuff like people never seen before. I just do crazy stuff. And then, that was in the PBC too. I think that's so Daniel and Jason Mercier were begging me, and Jason said, I can't go to sleep at night. Please tell me. Like I do just funny things that people have never seen before. You have to. You have
Yeah, yeah.
because you can't play like by the like what people see every day. Do something they never seen before. Be creative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, the machines help you, believe it or not, the machines actually have loads of creative plays, partly because
Oh, really?
yeah, that's one thing people get wrong is that, well, you have to explore them a little bit, but the machines, they explore every possibility. So, but yeah, that's a longer discussion. I can talk about that if you want. But yeah, I mean, it looks like that's how you exploit people is you find the stuff that they're not very good at, or you find
Yeah.
what people are, are doing and do the opposite, right?
Or what they never seen. Yeah.
Yeah. Or, well,
So,
counter, go ahead.
no, it's do stuff that they never seen before. Like, and it's just this confusion. Like, huh? I never seen somebody do something like that. What do I do here? So now it puts them in a really bad situation, and then they're so lost to the hand. And most of the time they're going to make the incorrect play
Sure.
decision.
Yeah, I mean, that it makes sense. I mean, I do a bit of that stuff too, or at least to test them and see how they respond. Rather, so, wait, what was going on with Daniel Negreanu there and Jason Mercier? They're begging you.
This was in the PPC when I won. Like, it was a big hand where I 4x the river against Jason Mercier. I could tell you the hand. It was like I think I raised like 5-7 suited. Jason flats with aces, I think, on the button. And then he was trying to trap me, whatever. I think everybody folds. It comes like a 5 on the flop. It comes a 5 with like queen X5 or something, or Jack X. I don't remember. It goes, I bet he calls. The turn comes a 7. I turn 2 pair. I bet he flats again, and the river comes a 5. I make a full house. I just open shove 4x the river for all his stack. And he thought for maybe 5 minutes with aces.
Oh wow.
So it was like a 5-5-7 Jack. So it took him forever, and then he actually made a sick laydown, and he begged me to please tell me I can't go to sleep. Please just tell me what you had. And Daniel was like, they were all trying to figure out what I had. And I told Jason later on, maybe a few days later, I told him what I had, and he was very because
Wow.
Tigger and I have been playing. We've been playing a lot here and there together, in Florida. So I just told him I was being nice as a friend. So I told him what I had.
I've never heard Jason Mercier beg for mercy. This,
Yeah, hey, it's just the first time I begged for mercy. I was like, Jason, I got you because I love Jason, so yeah, I had to tell.
Well, that was nice of you. I don't know. I would have like got him. He should tell you a big hand if you ever play.
Yeah, but the guy could have been still awake from that day, so I don't want to. He needed some sleep. He has kids, so I gave him a break.
You gotta. I don't know about.
I know what it's like to have kids, so it's okay.
Well, listen, I've been playing against Jason Mercier. It's not real big. It doesn't give me. So
that's the only time we
Mercier
get
versus-
he gets one pass.
If you happen to play some live poker, you got to know what the rake is. You got to know what realistic win rates are. You got to know this kind of stuff. Speaking of which, on the Jungleverse, we provide many resources to help many of you up-and-coming players in order to avoid many pitfalls that many people play. Also, to avoid getting cheating, we provide some details of what to look out for. We have a map of what the best online sites are to play at and why, and what kind of games you're looking for. If you want to try your luck and try to strike it rich, playing tournaments, why not? The math's a bit against you. We have the resources for that too.